like it's getting acquainted
There we
with
go.
something.
There we go. I think it's back. All right.
Yep, it is back.
I was saying a mutual redhead acquaintance of ours appears to be doing just fine.
She is. I'm glad. I didn't hear much from her. I didn't know where she was.
Yes, it's funny. Almost immediately after our talk, I saw her waltzing into the city as if nothing was wrong.
Well, to be honest, you want me to tell you what happened?
I would.
Because I'll be very honest, it happened right in front of my own eyes, and I do not want to live it again. The Guardian men tried to bring her back. We were in the barracks. She tried to bring her back, slapped her, tried to make his way with her, tried to bring her back all the way back to Gradia. And guess what? His selfish actions made her almost kill herself. Took a bottle.
Gods.
And luckily, she survived. But guess what? Right after she wasn't breathing, right after she wasn't feeling well, guess what? He didn't care anymore. Went off his horse, went off his merry way. He didn't care for her. He only took 5 seconds, looked at her, checked her pulse, went. He didn't care at all. Didn't bother even to send her to a medic. We had to get Soma, we had to get a few others to try to patch her up, and luckily we were able to save her with what we could, usually stuff that we had.
I'm glad she's okay.
I'm glad she is too, and I'm glad she's taking the time to just get a little breath of fresh air. You said you wanted to.
Please.
That'd be 15.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yes, I wasn't quite happy to see, well, to be honest, the one I love to freaking off themselves right in front of me.
I have a question for you, Christos.
I shall answer. Well, I hope to answer it at least.
Those portraits you do, those sketches.
Hey.
I would be curious to see what your sketches say about me.
It would be interesting, yes. I always like to do portraits of everyone. Like, if you saw up there, I was doing one of Kyla myself. As I've done one with Sarah, I've done one of... I've gotten to do a couple of people's, actually, recently, so... Yes, I'll put you on the list. Maybe, say about 2 days. Day after tomorrow.
Very well.
Because tomorrow, first time ever, Brian's saying, "Oh, I want you to draw me for the first time." And I'm like, really? After knowing you for a couple of years, now you want me to draw you? But you need something?
Just a stew and a drink.
Just a stew and a drink. Is that an ale, water, mead, a wine? Which one?
Yeah, just a water will be fine.
A water. That'll be 25, please.
Oh.
There you are. Thank you. Too kind, too kind.
Classic Fish, thanks for the follow. Beer cheese time? No, not this time.
Alright. Thank you and hope you enjoy against us. Here's your stew. I'll get your water for you. There's two in the back. Wash this up and... Do any of your guards need anything?
They eat
I'm
before the
alright.
shifts.
Good. And here you are.
Thank you.
Of course, and enjoy. But yes, what happened, it was about 2 days ago now. I never want to see it relived again.
Christos, do you mind if we talk for a moment privately?
Of course, I always can, well, close the place down or shut down the upstairs, whichever place you want it.
It shouldn't be too long of a conversation. I'd prefer utmost privacy if possible.
Of course, well, I can't exactly get to the room right now because it's locked because Brian's out of the way, so...
I see.
Oh, there he is. Brian. You mind if Myrindal and I have another one of those talks again?
Sure.
Oh, there we are. Okay, good.
To be quite honest, Christos, I need information, just to be blunt, about an individual running around town.
Alright. Shoot.
Do you know anything about a man named Jax?
Jax, you're talking about, the bandana one?
Yes.
To be honest, he's an enigma. I got no clue about him.
I see.
He's nice. He always tries to escort, whoever he can around night, help out the poor, but that's pretty much all.
Very well.
Like, he helped escort Quinn out, And he helped escort me around during the night last night. When we were trying to find Quinn, so...
I see. Very well.
But that's all I know. He's quite interesting.
That's fine,
Seems selfish to me. I don't know what's up with him.
It's one of those things where it seems like someone is too nice. Last time that happened to me, it was an Imperial spy,
Right?
and I was almost assassinated.
Well, there you go. Yeah, to my eyes, he seems a little too nice. Well, usually once he comes to it, once a person to happen quite often, I'm usually able to, see who they are, whatever. But them, I can't usually read. I'll have to get a sketch of them or something, try to, read them,
Please do. Please do. Maybe you should expedite that sketch.
Usually, well, if you want some charcoal, that's easy to replicate. If it's an ink, then, that's more copper out of my pocket.
Right.
But
I'll pay for it if you can get him to take one.
Well, I usually do inks for about 20, and, to replicate it, because it's not really looking at the same thing, it's about 25.
What do you mean replicated?
Well, sometimes I've had to replicate portraits before, because, portraits get all around, and, paintings, you have to replicate them for others,
I see. Very well.
That kind of thing, copies.
I understand. Well, in any case, maybe become friendly with him. See if he wants a free portrait. I'll pay for it.
Alright. I'll do so then.
Please do. It could be a matter of, the kingdom's security. Just need to know if he's genuine.
One's too nice as him. Well, understandable.
Indeed. Anyway, thank you for your time, Christos. I'll not take more of it.
Of course. Appreciate your time, Myrindal.
Of course. Alright, guardsmen. Let's be on our way. Hello, Vasil. Kidos.
Kidas, Vestia. Hope you both are doing well.
This fick du av den. It's been quite nice in teaching me Dwarven.
Yeah, the walls have some nice views. I love doing that shit. Of course you do. Not like I don't have the copper.
What? Derek? No. Not Derek. Apologies. Paladins are out in force today, aren't they?
I've been seeing him everywhere.
Indeed.
Hello.
Good day.
Day.
Good day.
How long does that elf spend standing outside the blacksmithery? Absurd. Actually...
Take care. Have a good day.
Excuse me.
You as well.
Good day. Lithel, do you have a moment? I need to speak to you about something.
Is that her in the room? I put in the order it was
Indeed
that
I
her
do,
in yesterday.
Very good. Please accompany me.
Can I have some advice?
That dagger, right? Give me a.
Hmm?
Yes.
Perhaps. Never mind.
Yes, advice from an elder.
More luck.
Take care, Thoriel.
And there's bundles of wood, too.
Sir. Myrindal, have you ever attracted the affections of a human?
Peasant girls flirting when they see me walking by with an entourage of guards because they think I'm important, nothing else. Why?
I have attracted some attention,
Really?
and I do not wish to push this human away. They're quite an asset. But I'm unsure of the correct response.
Well, shall we? I'm no expert on the matters of the heart, but maybe I can be of some assistance in this insight.
Well, he sent flowers. I'm
Flowers.
really quite sure what to make of that,
How lovely.
I suppose.
This man, his name?
Mr. Gowan.
Gowan. Does he have a first name?
Brian.
Ah, Brian the tavern
Runs
keeper.
bar, the tavern,
I see.
indeed.
Well, that is an
Not
interesting...
someone who I would want to be in despair because an elf didn't return some affection appropriately.
I see. Well... you want to let him down easy then, is what you're saying.
I don't care, Myrindal. He is a human, and his passing will be brief. But for now, he is an asset, and I do not wish to disrupt it.
Then you want to let him down easy. Let's see.
If that is the term.
It is. Well, you could always lie. Say you already have affections at home, or perhaps, oh, my family would never allow it. It's out of my control. I don't know. Just a thought.
Good idea.
Hmm.
Thank you for the advice.
Of course.
Now, how can I be of service to you?
Well, Lethel, one of your kinsmen approached me. A man named Jax. He, well, apparently he's concerned that you want to go on this mission to Fairhollow. He said he wanted to accompany to ensure your safety or something like that.
How, pray tell, did he find out about such a thing?
I don't know. Apparently he found out about a lot of things. Do you know him?
Oh yes, almost murdered by him, in fact.
Really?
I was ambushed in a church, alone by him, and told that if I were to leave, I would be struck down immediately.
When was this?
A few days ago.
He called you a
I
friend.
have been doing my best to never go alone. A friend. Yes. Well. He claims to be from my house, but I don't recognize him.
I see. He brought up some strange points. Says he wants to, I don't know, bring the humans up, lift them up, help them out of their despair. He fancies himself some kind of savior. I don't know.
That's not House Salira talking for sure.
How's Solara?
Well, he claims to be from House Anarius, the same as me.
You think he's from House Solara?
But I would know him, Myrindal. That was his mistake.
I see. You've not been home in 500 years, is that correct?
And that's true.
And he apparently has been gone even longer. So could it be that you just don't
but he
recognize?
It's possible. He claimed to have been there during the Drow Wars. And perhaps we were just simply posted far from each other.
Ah, I have company.
But I struggle to believe I would have not heard of him.
What can I do for you, soldier?
The Lord Falgrith summons you to the keep.
Very good. I will away at once. A pleasure chatting with you. I will see to your bow shop some other time, maybe.
Oh, yes. The crossbow was recently repaired this morning and delivered to Serapis.
Good. After you.
Thank you. Well, about this love affection, I shall think on your advice.
Do. I hope
So
it.
quite a mystery to me.
I hope it serves you well, at least.
Thank you, Myrindal.
Of course.
Have a fine day.
And you as well.
Never.
Nover. Guardsmen, please await my return at the keep gates.
Coming in past the gate now.
Do not dally, Master Thesalor.
Very good.
are too many who are invested in different aspects and avenues. It is not just the Empire that we have to be afraid of, or worried about. With this kind of information being let loose to the entirety of everyone who is listening, you can expect that everyone will try to get their hands on them. The Empire already is. Now. The only reason why I did not speak to the other nobility was because there are nobles who are not entirely sure of their loyalty. Something that I had warned the king about back before he assumed the throne. Trust me when I say, he understands and is fully appraised.
It is taking a great deal of assumption to believe that you are as truthful as you are saying, Lord Falgrith. It would do well to have a token gesture to soothe the others with their lesser egos.
This is why His Majesty will address the nobility in court tomorrow. You need not worry. I have a meeting, if you would be so kind, sirs.
Come, we can discuss this further in the other room.
Aye.
Myrindal,
Lord,
welcome.
thank you for your
I
hospitality.
understand there was a bit of a tizzy.
Indeed. There was.
Care to appraise me?
The Triton, Kidos, decided to appraise the gods of a delicate situation of which the crown had no interest in spreading to such individuals.
You can speak freely here, Myrindal. It is no longer a secret
Right.
at all.
Kidos, fearing that I was somehow going to shunt him out of whatever artifact he's looking for, decided to turncoat on me. Decided to appraise the gods of this portal, which launched an investigation into the archives. It was turned upside down, but they found nothing because I have nothing to hide.
By the good Commander Osgood.
Indeed.
That I am aware of.
How does he fare?
It is important from here forward that discretion is used to its utmost. Now, there is something that I wanted to hand to you personally. He produces a scroll. Taking time to read through this, a couple of things that I'm sure you have been digging around for will be made clear. Use of such things and what they require. Looking upon the parchment, you'll see in very neat handwriting that still somehow seems somewhat unearthly. There is an explanation there showing runes that you already know, but in peculiar orders. This order shows that there is a certain incantation, and the pronunciation is there. It says at the very end of this incantation that the very last word has to be whatever the rune is for the place that you are looking to go. A little note on the bottom says that most of these final runes are found either on the gate that is the destination, or someone has to already know what it is and speak it to you. Most of these places are lost. If you look at that paper that I have provided for you that I'm sure you will keep safe, it makes it very clear how these things are to be used. The problem is not so much using them as it is figuring out the end point, the name or pronunciation for the destination. They are not as we know them now.
I see.
Furthermore, A tablet that is charged is needed, unless one is able to produce an incantation, siphoning from elsewhere.
This incantation, is this on the page as well?
No. That is not. Trust me when I say it would serve you no purpose.
Is that so?
It is so. You seem displeased, scholar. Why is that?
Well, Lord, I understand that teaching me this information serves your interests, but aside from that, well, Lord Falgrith, I have given everything that I cared about for this search, this cause stopping the Empire. That I'm prepared to do so, to continue to do so. But I need more than just the bare minimum.
You are not getting the bare minimum, Myrindal. You are getting what you can be given for now. If you tried to use something akin to the incantation I told you about, it would wind up in your death and nothing more. The tablets ensure that the focus you are on the precipice of something that no one has ever
Lord,
been seeking out.
I apologize to interrupt, but you said focus and then were very silent for a long time.
Ah. I said the tablets act as a sort of focus for the spell. They ensure that the incantation pulls from that tablet, rather than something that you will regret.
I see. Then charging the tablets. Is there an easy way?
No. Not to our knowledge. Not now.
Not now.
Our hope is to find ones that are either charged already, forgotten by time, or to try and replicate what we have read. But that currently is of no concern to you. You do not have resources.
I see. Very well, I understand. Thank you for
Now,
bringing clarity.
I'm going to make something very clear to you, Myrindal. Everything that I have done, that I have told you from the beginning, has been for my king. It always has been. The reason why this must be kept secret, or at least, was that there were those still within my majesty's court that are not fully loyal to the throne. Unfortunately, these individuals will soon hear this. I fear that the war will take a turn for the worst because of this blunder, this mishap. The most that we can do is try to keep it out of Imperial hands. For now.
And of Kidos.
What of the tribe?
Nothing, I suppose.
In a way, he's done you a favor.
Has he?
It is not long now before King Gavers addresses the nobility about this new knowledge. In the very least, it's possible that your work will find more support behind it. However, this will be offset by what I previously mentioned, those who do not have such solid alliances to a dying kingdom.
Indeed.
Make no mistake, Ireland is in its death throes.
I'm aware.
There is something else I want to bring to your attention that you should keep an ear to the ground about. Recently, rumors have come through Adwick with some dwarves from Silverreach. Normally, I would not concern myself with such things, but it was said that somewhere in one of their deepest holes in Vernfolder, there was a deep boom that was resonated and heard throughout most of the lower holes. The origin collapsed, half of it eaten away by something that made a massive canyon deeper below. I have my suspicions. As you.
Hmm. What
After
of
this conversation is had with... Go ahead.
I was going to ask, what of the elves? Do you know why they attacked?
King Iandar is no fool. The reports of these dead King's Guard. They were cycling through the brass skulls, and someone amongst you had very, very loose lips. To be expected of a peasant. But it is worse than that. I do not know King Iandar's goal. The elves have been solitary for centuries, letting no one in or out, not even for trade other than the Gralians. And even then, they do not let them pass their port. If I had to wager a guess, I would say that King Eandar, or at least some of the eldest houses, know fully well about these archways. What they were doing there, however, I am unsure.
Perhaps... You've gone stiff again. There we are. Perhaps he seeks to protect it, keep it from prying hands, those that are not Elven.
Then would not all the elves know?
Well, I suppose not.
High elves hold themselves to a much different standard. Their secrets are kept amongst each other. They guard them together. Something that they pride themselves on is their ideals of professionalism and being guardians to a world that flickers like a flame, that only they have a concept of protecting and securing. most of their secrets, or cultural secrets, every high elf knows. They just won't part with them.
Hmm.
So why don't they all know about the archway? It is almost like, if I had to guess, perhaps there is only a small group within them that is aware.
Perhaps the oldest. Perhaps they still have a memory.
The oldest that survived long enough to remember old allegiances.
Very well.
I would suggest at some point, Myrindal, putting together all of the information that you gathered, that you had shown me in Ledford. Every single note, every single copy, and look at them side by side. Perhaps something new can be gleaned.
Hmm. Very well. I'll do this.
I hope with time you understand what it is that I am trying to do. There is nothing else we have to speak of. I must tend to my king.
Very good, Lord Falgrith.
Good day, Master Thesalor.
Good day, Guardsman. I wish you well.
The gate is clear. Closed.
Hmm. Something new can be gleaned. But what could it possibly mean? Hmm. Alright, chat, do me a favor. My ADD was hitting me hard during that scene. When he was talking about the dwarves, he was talking about... He was talking about they had an explosion in Silverreach Mines. He said I should have an inkling as to what would have caused that. I don't have a clue. I need Saravith. She is so much more plugged in than Mirin right now. Yeah, they're all part of the order. The elves. Actually, sorry, I've got one more thing to take care of.
Oh. Very well.
He hid the note that has all the pertinent information for how to open the archways. Yeah, Empire or Dwergar. Alright.
I'm on.
Up and at him. Servith.
Yes,
Oh
I
boy.
that's what I said.
Hello.
With me. Come on.
Can Kyla come?
I'm afraid not. Sorry, Kyla.
Goodbye. I'll be back in a few minutes, I think. You know, Myrindal, you're gonna give me trauma if you keep doing this.
I'm sorry. I am.
Oh, you guys open now, Mr. Ironwolf?
Yeah, we're open. We're open
Yes!
now.
Can I take one moment? I have to make coin, Myrindal. I'm broke.
Fine.
1 second.
It's dark quick around here.
Indeed.
It's getting dark. You just didn't realize it. I'll be right back. I'll start grabbing torches.
And I must go grab Kyla because we have work to do with the Iron Wolves.
Hurry.
Come on.
Ah,
I'll handle this first, and then I'll handle that. This is more important. I just needed to make sure they were open. You sound panicked.
I'll speak inside. Falgrith spoke to me. Pulled me into the keep.
Today?
Just now.
For what?
Everyone knows. All of the lords. It's trickling out the information. There's nothing he can do to stop it. It's not a good thing. For all of Falgrith's mysterious intentions, he was keeping it out of hands that would otherwise use it against Ariland. Against us.
Well, the fish dies tonight. So at least that loose end will be fucking fixed.
To make sure it's quiet and it's not traced back to anyone, he needs to disappear. There needs to be no
There's
trace.
an entire plan. If
Good.
it is to be traced, it will be Raylan's problem to bring back to her people. It will have nothing to do with ours.
Good. Good.
So, what's the consequence? What's the new motive now with Olgrim? What did he say? What is our job?
Kept his word. I now know how to open the portals. The tricky part is finding the destinations. We need old names. The old runic names that they used to go by. Otherwise, we can't open them. There's a number of other things as well.
Find them then.
The dwarves that came from Silverreach. Apparently there was some kind of explosion in their mines. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, Torgrin had informed us of that, remember?
Right.
And the strange beast working alongside the orcs, attacking underneath.
Damn. He said,
I will ask around
quite cryptically,
about the dwarven stuff.
he said that I should have an inkling as to what's caused it. The crystals.
What do you mean?
They must have mined into some of those crystals. When Tang tried to rip them from the wall, they exploded. It's just
So
dawning on
there's
me.
one in Vunfalder.
It could be a whole cluster. Well, the Silverreach mines.
Oh my god.
A cluster of them.
Is that all we need?
To charge the tablets, yes. We need that. We have to go to Silverreach.
Then Silverreach is not that far away. We can do that quicker than Fairhall.
I have merchants scouting out the ruins in Lullen. Their scouts should be back by tomorrow morning, and then their caravan will head out to go and retrieve those stones, and we can begin production of these tablets as soon as we get, well...
That's good.
Yes, it's actual
Things are
headway.
going into motion now.
And once we've crafted the tablets, we can actually charge them at Silverreach, but we have to lock down that supply. What lord owns Silverreach?
I don't know.
We have to make sure we get there before him.
We shall. We have the information. We just need to go.
But the problem is now every lord will know. It's just a matter of time till they figure it out.
Yes, but they don't know what to do with it.
You're
They
right.
don't know how to do it.
You're
They
right.
do. They don't know what to do. They're going to be going in there staring at
They
it.
don't have any
Just waiting.
tablets.
They're there. Fuck them.
Can't
They have
just kill a
nothing.
lord.
We have everything in against them. And we have more than that. I have information even Fulgrith is not privy to.
I need to know.
We're
He's
doing
got his
fine.
hands full.
Cannot speak on it. I will speak on it when we go there. It involves going where I spoke about with you.
Wait,
And Kyla, Torgren, Stoss.
your chains. He's always listening to you through them, isn't he?
Yes, but he can't read my mind.
Can he read the written
Punish me
word?
all he likes. Don't want to test it, Myrindal. I think I need to keep this information to myself until the time comes.
Fine.
I need to utilize it.
But he told me something
If
interesting.
he tortures either one of us, he wins.
He taught me how to do the incantations. Showed me. He said doing an incantation without a tablet for someone like me would lead to my death and nothing more. The tablets ensure that the power is not taken from me, but from the tablets itself. So, that said,
So weird.
it is.
Magic.
I think I understand it now, though.
Alright.
If life truly is mana, that
This
means
is a plan.
the incantation would suck my life force out first, leaving me dry, dead.
Wait.
But with a tablet,
How do those crystals get the energy? Are they charged as well?
Torgrim, Stoss, and I have a theory. Either a great battle or a massive sacrifice.
Major loss of life.
But I do hold out
Those
hope.
whispers I heard. Were those souls, Myrindal? Were those souls trapped in those crystals?
You heard whispers.
Were those people? Thousands of them. I told you when we went to Gillimore, all I could hear every time I looked at those crystals was voices and screams and whispers, and they were all so angry. I can't think about this right now. I have a job to do tonight. I must go.
Wait,
It's getting late.
I need to know the plan for Kidas. I want to be there. I
will
want to
tell
take
you.
his head myself.
Happening. I don't know if that's going to be possible, Myrindal. Tyler and I and Raylan are handling it. I promise. I will be scouting above in the trees. It will happen by the lake.
Very
Have a
well.
plan.
Bring me proof.
If it's not finished, then we will get you involved.
Understood.
Then we will need your help.
Understood.
Fucking drag him into the scriptum and rip his head off of his shoulders. Speaking of, I need to go tie up loose ends with that right now and get my Iron Wolves deal out so we may have some coin coming in.
What is the mission? Perhaps I could accompany.
You probably could. Why don't you come with me?
Very well, I will. My armor should be done with its repairs by now.
It is definitely fighting from what I've seen and heard.
Fine.
But it is free money. That's all I care about.
Is it something to help the war effort?
I believe so, but I'm not sure.
That's good enough for me.
Ackerman's been doing a bit of organizing.
I see.
So,
Come along.
Need any help cleaning up?
And speak of this to no one, by the way.
boy is best boy.
Of course not.
Good. Not even our allies at the moment. I need to find out where the cards lie.
Understood.
Alright.
Let me see if Kyla's in here first, and I might need to run out.
How are they doing?
More of like a war pick, so two-handed.
Ah, there you
And
are.
it's-
Good.
Welcome
It's not you
Master
carry around the
Master.
pickaxe.
Sorry, I had to grab
Figure
my
like
phone.
why
my.
six say a bit more.
Quite a
So,
celebrity.
Good day.
Yeah.
Took seeing you.
Oh, I think I know what
Make the
this is about.
connection. Welcome.
Oh, shit.
I hear that this job has something to do with the war effort.
I've seen him.
It
Oh,
does,
Myrindal.
and it is a very risky one. Let me see if that we have the minimum amount that the contract is requiring.
Feel that too, brother.
All right, everyone, please gather close. This is something that I am not going to want to repeat more than once. Wolves, if there's anyone over there, bring them close into this room.
Hey, boys, come on.
They're all good. They're in here.
I'm not going to lie to a single one of you here. You all know that we are at war and have been for quite a while. The Empire is encroaching upon our territory, and from what I've heard, a few of you are from a town that was destroyed on the way to where they are now. The Voltec Company, the same company that destroyed your town, has charged directly into our midst. The Iron Wolves are completely stretched to their breaking point. We have to hold Oakenbrook, and we cannot spare a single man or woman. That is where you all come in. You were told that this is an Iron Wolf job. That is truth, and also an understatement. This is a call to arms. Any able-bodied man or woman is hereby called to bring to the defense of Ambershire. My home.
We're completely under siege, right?
Completely and utterly under siege. I will not say that this will be an easy task. I will not say that I expect everyone to return from it. But Ambershire must not fall. This is the chance for any of you, if you do not feel you are up to this mission, if you do not feel that you could adequately defend Ambershire, to leave this room now. This is your only chance. I respect anyone who has the ability to know when they are in over their heads. To the rest of you, you will be setting out early tomorrow morning, arriving there as soon as possible to reinforce the walls to defend the city against the Voltex Company. The pay has not been informed to me, but if I have my way of saying it, I would at least pay you the same as the last job, though that is not an official statement, and I cannot back it up. For work like this, it will be at least a pretty coin or two. Well-paying, but danger to represent that. We will need craftsmen who know the construction of walls. Ones such as Yerza, and I believe I've seen you around. The lumberjack.
Aye.
People who know their way around wood, stone, anything, any crafting material. We will need swordsmen and swordswomen who can fight along the walls. And if this report from today is to be believed, there's an inquisitor who sits managing his forces within the field at Ambershire.
You got a name?
I do not. Just that
It's
one
fine.
was cited, giving commands, giving orders.
They're all the same anyway. Trash. Where do we sign?
Trash that could kill you in an instant. Do not go into this believing
Cheetahs.
that you are invincible. I have seen many good wolves
childish.
die on missions just like this.
Well, Mira?
If you have already signed on as an Iron Wolves freelancer, you just need to sign the contract with your name as with last time. If you have not signed on as an Iron Wolves freelancer, I need to take down your information. Specifically, who you wish your items to go to should we have to bring back your body instead of yourself.
I'll take one of those.
The contract will be passed around.
On a sign-up sheet.
There have been reports of ballista, night killers, as they have been called by some of our own, and some sort of giant fuck-off machine that blasts a hole the size of your head in a wall that some of the men have been taken to calling a cannon.
We must be supplied arms.
Can't back down from this. Mir's the only one that has like decent armor.
Well, I've a bit signed as a
Unfortunately,
freelancer.
there is nothing that we can spare. If there is arms at Ambershire, you are welcome to take them as part of the war effort should the commander, whoever is left in command, deems it so. Our resources here at the Iron Wolves are spread as thin as we possibly can.
I don't suppose you have any
I
stone.
wish... Stone? Possibly. Talk to me afterwards. I may be able to secure something for you, but I make no promises. I wish to Mithrax above that... I wish to Mithrax above that I could give you all better news, but this is a dire moment in the war.
Hey, nobody blames you.
You'll probably need to take down my information. I'm not a freelancer
I
yet.
will. If anyone has not signed up yet, please wait with this gentleman over to the side here, this Iron Wolf. I will get your information in a moment. Anyone else, please sign the contract, and you will be shipped out in the morning.
Myrindal.
Aaron,
I
assume
forgot
you
to
have
ask
Indian
earlier,
Pascal.
but do you want a hug?
I'll have to talk to him. I would assume so.
Aye. Just,
I've survived this long without one.
My man, get wherever you are, you spell is.
Aye, that is true.
Looks like I'm going Embershire.
How about if we both live through this? Then sure.
Yeah, you're gonna wish you never were.
Could only seek the help.
Can't have you get into that.
Like to see what you can do, little one.
I feel like I'm just running straight to death. Should be doing this.
It'll be sheer luck.
Back at it again, I suppose. Is Ambershire the place for the stone we needed?
Hey, Kurt.
He'll just pat you on the shoulder.
Skulls and drag them back.
Just signed up, eh?
Show the glories.
When you're done, I'll be
Does anyone know anything about these night killers?
Is there anyone else? Anyone who
What's
has
that?
not signed up yet that wishes?
Anyone know anything about these night killers? These cannon?
Somebody had to do the contract first.
You fire a large metal ball which flies directly to cut in its
If they're
radius.
pointed at you, get behind something.
I at least know my way around the bandage, so.
Preferably something more than wood.
No, does it?
I don't even know who I would leave my stuff with, to be honest. Most of the people I could think of are already here.
Where do I put it?
They are.
Yeah, I get to leave it with brother. It's probably good he's not going.
Your name, place, date of birth.
No, I'm going is if they can supply me with stone, I can build tonight. I can build runes for the walls and gate to make them more durable.
It took me a while to
Possibly put together something.
I'll get one of those.
I don't know the situation there, though. Maybe they have wood there I can work with, but I'm wondering what I can prepare beforehand.
Fill out your name, date of birth,
I don't know.
place of residence.
The only thing I can offer right now is I do have a spare medium shield that I'm about to finish. Much like a kite.
You might want to use
Which is
that
what I was
for yourself.
Oh, exactly. But if I'm crafting, someone else is probably going to need it.
Well, though.
Maybe.
It's a
There you go.
good test run for your shield. See how it holds up, right?
Sign this. Right here, sign the contract.
Should hold. Although, did you want me to prove it like we were talking about earlier?
Before I ask, I still don't beat women.
I don't have the coin for it.
What? And to be honest, I already used the materials I had on the other medium shield.
Why would you bring it up if no one's asked?
Then it's
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I'm gonna bust out the disguise. Fuck it.
Hold. Next of kin.
We need to use the good armor.
To anyone who is going to sign up today, please sign the contract now. I will get your information in just a moment.
That's good.
When I'm done with the leather work, I'll come find you.
If you're going on this mission, you beat women if they aren't armor and using a sword against
you
you.
please
All that.
sign this contract,
Well, I've done it before in the ring.
and I will get your information in just a moment.
That's
Please fill this out.
Oh, did you hear about the rumor? Vegas has been going around.
Etc.
You talked to brother about it? That one?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't start that. And I'm gonna find out from Jax what the hell is going on.
Please
Before
do.
the mission.
Yeah, I think I have an idea who
I
where
will speak to
might
you
be
in
coming
just a
from.
moment.
So I'm curious, what's a master scholar doing going on a fighting mission? You wrote them a biography of why they should surrender or something.
No, I plan to kill them.
Please fill out your information here and then sign this.
Fucking massive.
Dwarf, please fill out this sheet. Name, date of birth, all of that.
What am I looking at?
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Good day.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Scholar.
Close my eyes.
And you fill this
Well, what are you
out, and then
Just
sign
Shall we?
this one.
That's a fucking.
Do you have any like cotton or wool? No.
I do actually.
Oh, Myrindal, you gonna be gone?
I am. If the Empire's... If there's anything I can do to thwart the Empire's advance even just a little bit, I'll be there, so...
Well, we'll probably be going as well, so if you need some backup, we've got you covered.
Very good. The sign-ups are open right now. You should probably get in there.
Come on, let's go.
Is my brother in?
He is.
Do you still have a need for more?
I wanted to.
If you're going, I'm going.
We're going.
Oh yeah, great.
Did you sign me up as well, or just you?
Just myself. You'll have to sign yourself up.
Thank you very much.
Come, guardsmen, I must pick up my armor.
Have fun.
It's a ship. Either shape or friend did decide you wanted to go.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
He goes in, he grabs his chainmail, comes back out.
Rolling for how stylishly grab the chainmail. With a 3, you trip on the stairs on your way back in.
Ooh.
They really got to level these things out.
Master Thesalor.
I'll be alright.
Hey, actually, look at the top step. It's so much higher.
With a natural 1, this guard cannot help but laugh at his master.
Something funny.
Nothing, sir.
That's what I thought.
Who designed this road?
Gamers.
What?
I didn't say anything.
A what?
Today.
Anyways, enough about the trauma. Shall we go, what was it? Kill time again? Execute time? No, kill time, yes.
Yes, we're killing time.
Have fun killing
Hello,
time.
time.
How does sun actually kill
Great.
time? I didn't think time was a physical thing.
Very sharp.
Many preparations to make. Need to get some bandages. Where's the steel? All right, back at it. No rest for the weary.
So be it.
Along.
Ah, Master Thesalor.
Indeed. Did you see where Vasteel, the quite boisterous clothier, went?
I did not.
He might still be in here. Let me check real
I'm
quick.
too busy having your slave give me an absolute irritating time.
She does do that.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hello there, Sir Tang.
If we're lucky, they might have
Never mind. All right, onward, onward, onward.
Curious question, though.
Everyone seems to be looking for on.
Have you seen Vasteel?
Well, I don't know.
That way.
Right.
Or she has not come out of the thing yet.
She's already gone from that place.
Some piss knight armor, broken knight
Piss
color.
knight armor, yes, that's what I want.
I had a fish.
Golden bastion.
Did you have a duel with fishes?
Yes.
Have you seen Vasteel?
No. Are you looking for...
Wanted to buy some bandages.
Ah, bandages.
Hmm.
Probably smart. I don't know. Could probably ask Soma. I don't know if he has supplies. Is there not a merchant who's
Doubtful. I suppose I could try, but it would be very expensive.
That's true.
If you're looking for Soma, he's
Not good with medical
walking through the
stuff.
market right now.
Excuse me.
Very well.
Oh, careful.
Okay.
Soma.
Sorry if it sounds bad, but
Like that friend.
Myrindal, what you want?
There's an upcoming mission. I'd like to buy bandages from you if you have them. For the people that are going.
Well, I would say yes, but with how many people that are here, you know it's gonna make a difficult answer.
Do you know where I can go to get more? Anywhere?
You tell me. Don't you know what I've been doing for the past ever since I got to here? I've been looking for supplies everywhere. It's almost as rare as finding certain ores within mines. It's hard to get those damn things.
I understand.
I know that. I don't know whatever quest you're going on, and I'm not coming with. But alright. Look, how much are you willing to pay me for a single bandage?
I don't know. How much do bandages usually go for?
One would go with 5. And that's why it's so rare to me, because they're so cheap, yet they're so out of line all places, especially within Adwick. I can't chance it.
I'll pay you 15 for it then. We are talking coppers, correct?
Copper, yes. Alright, listen. Alright. I'm probably going to regret this.
You won't. It'll save
Only
one of your
one I
friends'
can
lives.
spend. Only one I can spend. Please use it wisely.
I will. Thank you, Soma.
And just be careful, alright? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to visit a place that's going to help me with my life.
Very well.
Alright, come on.
I suppose one will have to do.
Evening to you.
What other supplies should I gather, do you think, guardsman?
I wouldn't have a clue. I've never left the city in my life.
Well, if anything, just making sure, well, if you're grabbing your chain, must mean you're going to somewhere that might be rather dangerous, so making sure it's maintained, maybe if your weapons are sharpened, anything like that.
Yes, I've already had all of that done. Thankfully. What else can be done? It's gotta be something. Got a bandage. It's not going to do much against a... Never mind. Suppose I will prepare. Buy bandages from the besieged city? I don't think so. Ah, damn it. No, we should find Bastille. Get more cloth.
Alright. Can try.
I'm looking for him.
Maybe he should be like.
Have any of you seen Bastille?
Area community. That's the last time I saw
Bastille?
Ambrose.
Not recently.
Maya, did Bastille ever come for you?
No, she's.
Well, I spoke to her over at the registration area for the whatever they're.
Did you check? Did you check the guild hall?
I did.
Seems that we're well, I guess.
And I guess they're not at their building.
I'll give it a check. Thank you.
Isn't that your only second in command?
You're only supposed
How do you
to
have
have
2
one.
seconds?
Well, seconds and third.
No answer.
They might have tuned into the night, but I'm actually looking for them.
Ah, I see. Unfortunate.
Come on in, sorry.
Oh.
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 Bastille?
Ignore me now.
Bastille! Oh, there you are.
I am here. I'm here. Don't worry. Don't worry. I was here the whole time.
I needed to ask you, do you have any... I know you are running at a shortage right now, but have you any cloth that I could buy for bandages?
Bandages. I think I just broke my quota, just barely. So I think I have maybe 2 bolts.
How many bandages will that make?
I'm not entirely sure. Some say 8, some say 4, some say 6. It makes a good amount.
Each bolt makes around that much? How much for a bolt of bandages? A bolt's worth?
60 copper.
Done. Proper bandages. I won't have us ripping up all of our only clothes like last time.
Nay. I wouldn't want you to lose another cloak.
Are these already pre-sorted to be bandages? Or can you
if
get
you
that?
want, I can cut them and do that. If you like.
Please. I have no knowledge of these things.
I'll get them prepped. I'll do my best to get the most out of it that I can, and I'll prepare them for the morning if that's alright.
Thank you.
You need them now.
No, it's for the mission.
I can do that then.
Thank you for steel.
Take care, Amanda.
And you as well.
You take care as well. No, it's that.
Ireland's a kingdom at war and losing.
That's what I was thinking.
Is on inside?
Think of questioning different.
You can hear his muffled voice. What do you need?
Suppose I just continue. After about
I have these, well, this for him.
local farmers in the outskirts, trying to figure out
More to come. I have the steel making more.
couple of half dwarves, humans, and
He just pulls out a pristine bandage. We're going to need these. We should be able to get 4, 5, maybe 6 more.
and that's all I have to go on.
I'll get to him.
Thank you, Baylor. They're better in his hands than they are in mine.
I'd say maybe a kidnapping. But that would mean that your family would have much more worth than what you described.
Hello, Maya.
I'm Myrindal.
Are you alright?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine. Are you wondering about the bandage?
Yes.
Oh, well, I just, like, received some facial injuries, maybe like a few days ago. But, like I'm on the path to recovery. So if you're wondering, this is just a residual bandage. So I'm totally fine.
Good, good.
Thank you for your concern.
I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you. And, how's everything going for you? Sorry, you're a busy person. Thought I'd ask at least.
Things have been better.
Oh. I noticed that you were, like, at the registration office for the mission to, best of luck, by the way. A siege, like, gosh, you're gonna need the best of luck, honestly.
I know.
But
I will be the most well-armed and armored one of our group going. So, hopefully it's not I that you need to worry about.
Oh, okay, I see. Understood. Well, take care, Myrindal. Good to see you.
You as well, Maya.
Good luck in battle tomorrow. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Well, take care.
Oh, bye.
Damn. Good evening, Master Dwarf.
Good evening.
Apologies to interrupt your work, but I figured we should get acquainted since we are going to be sharing a battlefield tomorrow.
Well, we'll have to see how it goes. Depends if I'm going to be behind the lines crafting things or if I'm going to be helping. We'll have to see what equipment they have there.
Indeed. I'm Myrindal Thesalor, and Scholar of Adwick.
Right, because I've seen you walking around and hearing about you. Aldo, Earth Carver. I'm the carpenter here.
Well met, Aldo. I see that shield, it's fine work.
Just wrapping it up now. Good thing I made it, though, considering it's probably going to be needed tomorrow.
Definitely. I'm sure it will bear just as many scars as we will.
Oh, maybe I should ask you. Can you think of anything I should be crafting besides shields that could possibly help us for tomorrow, before we head out there? I could make a ladder, possibly, but I'm not sure how useful it's going to be from within the walls.
Indeed. Let me think on that. Unless you can make a ballista in a night's time.
Well, here's the problem. Even if I could and I had the wood to do it, how we would get it there?
Indeed. Do you have a wagon or anything of the sort?
Nah, I used to, but I had to. After all the traveling and getting caught up in the war, I had to give it up.
I see. Fair enough. A wheelbarrow, maybe, to carry back the wounded.
Well, if everything goes well and we succeed, maybe I can build something there to help carry everybody back.
That would be excellent.
But I could look into it. Yeah, I'll have to see with my stock at the moment, see if I can get something like that made.
Very well.
Or I'm also gonna ask around as well. Some others might still need things.
Maybe. No.
I still have to talk to Arn. I feel like he might need some halves for something, like last-second orders from people.
Indeed. I guess just as many shields as you can muster, though I suspect it takes more than just a day to pump out a shield that's worth anything.
With the amount of time left, I could probably start on something, but I have to finish it either on the way, which is gonna cause problems, or when I get there.
Indeed.
We'll have to see. Also, I might not have the wood for it. They weren't able to supply us any additional wood.
Yes.
We're gonna have to rely on what's there.
I would have said just some hastily thrown together boards, just, one or two cuts is enough, but like you said, there is a wood shortage. Might not be the wisest use.
Yeah, and I don't feel comfortable sending people in with a shoddy shield that give them false confidence, get themselves killed.
I suppose that's fair. Well, Aldo, I'll leave you to it. If I think of anything, I'll be sure to let you know.
Alright, I'll get back to work and finish this up.
Very good.
Have a good night.
And you as well. Still is a homie, for sure.
Does anyone need anything else?
You know what?
I need something.
That it? Actually, yeah.
I have to do
Your favorite
one more
person is
thing.
here.
Actually, it's a.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
No worries. I can wait.
Hello, it's me, your favorite person.
No, talking about the other favorite person.
It's important, Arn.
Oh.
Did you just...
Yes, Head Scholar, what can I do for you?
I have... well, something to talk to you about, but it has to be in private.
Does in private mean you and me, or you and your guards?
You and me, it's fine.
Fine, where?
You're inside your shop, perhaps?
My shop's occupied with people working.
Is that not also your shop? This door?
It's my house, and I'll be damned if you set foot in it.
Are you okay with the archives, then?
Sure.
Very well.
I'm gonna get to work on smoothing out this head.
Does your idea? It is splendid indeed. Mr. Thesalor.
What is it? What is it? Apologies, headache.
By
There we go.
chance, would you know where one of the Triton are? Ketus, Raylin, or Duros?
Why? Why are they needed?
I wish to speak to them.
And who are you, exactly?
Urgent business.
It is urgent, but I am Ernesto Dragoria. Surely you've heard of me. I am newly appointed nobility.
Out of character, DM note, you would know this man to be a nobleman of Adwick. He is young and he is new money. He does not come from a previous family lineage, but he is an established noble.
Well met. May I have not seen them recently, but if I do, I can pass on a message. May I ask why you need to speak to them? I do have frequent dealings.
Afraid I don't want to drag you into the business of other noblemen. But if you could relay the message that I wish to speak to them, that would be greatly appreciated.
Very well, I will let them know, and hopefully they can get to you post-haste.
Hey, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Let us continue, Master Zgurkoria.
Seemed important. I wonder if it's about buying the lake. If so, it would be a shame if, well, Kidos were to get a hold of them first. Ugh. He's just going to his station.
As long as he knows if he tries anything, I'll cut through him like butter.
Didn't know you've retained superpowers. It's about Fulgrith and the portals and all of this.
Don't involve me in more of your schemes.
I'm not. I'm letting you know this information because I trust you to disseminate it to the right people.
They're fucking peasants, Myrindal. This needs to go to people who know what they're doing.
The only thing I'm trying to tell you right now is that everyone knows.
Of course they do. There's fucking civilians speaking about it on the street. It wasn't quiet what happened.
No, Kidos told the guards everything and put everyone's life at danger to do so.
Why?
Because he thought I was going to shortchange him, because he got suspicious of my reputation, and I wonder why that happened.
Because you have a shit reputation for being a shit person. That's why that happened.
He imploded on himself.
Well, you spent the most time talking to him. He went and hid away in your cubbyholes. I've had 2 conversations with him, and one was telling him to fuck off.
He betrayed my trust. He thought that he did not have control of the situation, and so he imploded. And has risked everything and everyone else's safety for his own personal gain.
And what is it?
There are other lords that are not fully loyal. They're not fully loyal to the throne, I'm sure you're aware.
Are you surprised by that?
No.
We heard whispers about that back in Ledford. And now with the Empire annexing the whole, eastern side of Ireland? They're already calling it the fucking Western Empire. In the Empire.
If other lords get their hands on these things, and I fear that a similar catastrophe to thousands of years ago would happen. If so many people are tapping into these powers.
Who told us about this in the first place? Would you happen to know?
Maybe.
Could it possibly, and I'm just spitballing here, be another blunder on your part?
Trusting Kinos, perhaps.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
There's more. I'm trying not to repeat old mistakes. I'm trying to let people know information that might...
Spare me the self-pity.
Not self-pity. I'm just letting you
are
know.
Nothing but someone who walks in their own self-pity.
I walk in regrets, on things I wish I could take back every day. I don't wallow around in it.
Those things could be something that someone could forgive you for if they weren't made when you were not warned about every single little choice you've made. Every single time you decided to do what you thought was best, regardless of what you were told. You cannot tell me I'm wrong. You were warned. Every single segment we came to before we did something mad. Everyone with a brain told you, I don't think that's a good idea. We shouldn't do this. We have to, On. This needs to be done, On. You don't understand, On.
You don't understand, Han. The Empire's using everything that we are just now uncovering already against us.
Who is we?
Ari
Who is
Land.
we? What is your
The people
faction?
here.
You're being used, Myrindal. The people here didn't even fucking know about this.
No, they didn't, and the Empire's been using it to thwart them and every other people that they've conquered yet so far. And you're telling me to do nothing?
And you think that Fulgrith is going to what, save Erlind? You're being used.
I know,
There's
he's
nothing that
whatever
can be
end
done.
goal he has, whatever power games he's playing, fine. But whatever he has planned is not the flaying and burning and killing of untold thousands. The threat, the danger we know is coming.
You don't need to tell me, I fucking lived it. What I'm
Then
telling
why
you
is
is you're
this
being
so-
dragged along by your leash and collar, not doing anything that is actually productive to this. You're being told that this is helpful. You are completing someone else's tasks. For what reason, I have no idea. But there is no... Think of it this way, right? For one moment, you are the head scholar of Edwick. You know the layout of the capital. You know the goings-on of the capital. You probably know guard rotations by now. You should probably have access to how many men are stationed here. There is so much information that is in your fucking twisted little head. But he sent you in Empire lines? If you were captured, if you were taken by an Inquisitor, you would have spilled your guts. Not because you are weak, even though I think that you are, but an Inquisitor would make you speak. You are the last person that should be sent back there if someone is trying to preserve Ireland. The capital is the last stronghold they have. Why would you be sent? He doesn't give a fuck about Ireland. Something that I've been trying to say since the beginning. I don't know what you're being used for. I don't understand it. But think through the things he sent you towards and what you know and are privy to. If you were captured, Myrindal, we would be fucked. At least Ireland would. But what happens to Fulgrith? He knows how to use the gates. We saw it.
You've frozen up.
I'm moving. Can you not see me?
I see you now.
Right. What happens when it all comes tumbling down? Fulgrith fucking leaves. He knows how to use the gates. The only thing that I could think of is he's expending this... I don't know how much power he has. This kingdom for its resources before he leaves. Who can hold him accountable if the kingdom that could is destroyed?
It's a valid point, Han. We don't know if any of that's
I've been
false
trying
yet.
to make valid points to you, Myrindal. But you're obsessed. You won't accept that. You're so convinced that this magic or whatever it is will change the tides. The person who holds the key is dangling it in front of you. If he was trying to stop the invasion, why hasn't he? I don't know what to say.
I'll let you out.
Did you have nothing worthwhile to tell me?
I don't know anymore.
What was the point of me coming here then? To remind you that you're a fucking lunatic and nothing else?
Maybe.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, the ones that came here before, they're still here.
Be with me in a second.
Say what?
I'll be with you soon. You take the rest of those orders from the people waiting outside. I guess that is my cue.
Suppose it is.
You need to talk.
Indeed. What was that about?
I don't know. I wanted to tell Arn things, and it just evolved into an argument like it always does.
So it didn't work out.
No.
I see. He looked quite angry, so I figured as such. What did you want to talk to him about?
Everything that's going on, the recent discoveries we've made, and there's so much I have now that I did not before, and I just... Not telling people in the past things like this got them hurt. But I don't know if the opposite is true now. Because of this information that I now have. If it were to fall into the hands of those who would see Ariland crumble, then it would. It would definitely crumble. He says I'm being pulled along a string by Falgrith. But... I'm not so sure anymore.
No? What, do you think you are not being pulled by a string by Falgrith?
Both King Aelis...
If you believe that Falgrith is doing what is right for the country?
Falgrith is a man of obscurity who popped up out of nowhere and became the head spy master for Ariland. The king had absolute trust in him. King Gavis has absolute trust in him. If Falgrith wanted to hand over this kingdom, he would have by now. It could be, as Arn brought up, that Falgrith is trying to expend all of the resources here and then move on once he's got as much power as he can. But with what Falgrith told me today, it does not seem likely.
You spoke to Falgrith?
I did.
add? If you don't want to tell, you don't need to.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to determine if telling anyone is the right move.
Then determine that first. There is no need to tell me. On the other hand, I have obviously news to tell you. The Dryad is trustworthy.
Is trustworthy?
They do not hate you. They have conflicted feelings right now. But the Dryad does not hate you.
Did she say that she felt like I was using her?
She said she has felt that people have been using her. She never said you specifically.
I see.
But at the same time, she doesn't seem necessarily malicious about it, more so
sad.
Hoping she's doing the right thing. Yes.
That confirms
what I'm curious about is who told you this information that Iandel was having opposite feelings. You said there was this elf who has given you information. Who is this elf, and what are they getting this from?
Make sure this information does not make its way to loose lips. It's a tall order in this day and age, but I trust you.
I know.
Jax, his name is, an elf who masquerades as a human in these lands. Claims to have been here since the founding of Ariland. Claims that he helped build Ariland. A bold claim. His name does show up in the books as Jax. Here and there, across different wars, across different eras.
So he's a very old elf. What does it look like? I have not seen this person.
He wears like a basic suit of armor, this is breastplate and some gloves, I think. He's got a yellow bandana that covers his ears.
The one who is waiting outside to speak to you.
Indeed. He works closely with Lethel. Apparently, he calls her a friend. But she does not feel the same, and in fact said that Jax has tried, has threatened her life at least once, I believe it was. Or tried to kill her at one point. And then also Lethel claims to be from House Oraneros. But so does Jax. Lethel... Oraneros, I don't know if you know much about the Elven houses, but Oraneros is a very open house. They hold a policy of drow inclusion. They're one of the very few prominent houses that do, and they get a lot of flack for it. They have a rival house, House Deliria. That house is very much opposed to drow integration, and they often quarrel and fight. Apparently, Jax claims...
I'm not pretend to know any of this, but continue.
This elf, Jax, claims that his goal is to get the elves to fight the Empire.
That would be a good goal, a lofty one for sure. Out of all the races that would help Ireland, elves would be the last one besides the Tritons on the list.
Indeed. It would also seem that someone with loose lips, this is only tangentially related, talked to the Brass Skulls about our involvement with certain king's men going missing. in Badaria the first time. I don't know if you know this, but I'm telling you now anyway, because why not? The Elven King's men were protecting one of the portals. We meant them no harm, but our backs were to orcs, and they would not let us pass. And they forced us to fight them. We came out victorious, and the King's men died. It has now come out that
is why you had elves.
Yes.
For your life.
It is.
I see. Tricky situation you have in. This Jax person. They seem to have a lot of knowledge. And
he knew everything about the portals, the gateway, me, and he said he's told no one anything.
Exactly. It is curious why he has this knowledge. How he has this knowledge. And that is the thing that should be worrying. It's good he's not telling anyone. Even better that he's sharing secrets that you don't know to you. Also worrying what he might be telling others, but most worrying is the amount of stuff he knows.
Indeed.
And how he's finding any of that out.
And if he's as old an elf as he says, he's probably quite skilled with that blade he carries. It would be unwise to try and cross him.
It would not be wise to have him on the... Yes, it would not be wise to have him on our bad side, but also... best not to put complete trust in someone like that.
My thoughts exactly, and it's cast a shadow of doubt onto Lethel. Why are they connected? Why is he so intent on protecting her, but she completely backpedals and recoils?
I haven't the slightest clue. Elves are not my territory. I have hardly conversed with them. Ramon was on the coast of Gradia, not Eshma Thalas. We did not talk to them often.
It was very peculiar. The first interactions I ever had with Lethel, it seemed like every single one of them, she was trying to get me to write something down for her. First time I met her, she came to me seeking protection and wanted me to make her a writ of protection signed with my name. In exchange for information on the Dryad. This was when we were still at odds. I found it odd. I did not comply. And then she needed my signature, even despite my protesting. She sent me an order for a longbow or a crossbow or something like that and required my signature for it. I turned it down because I did not order such a thing. And then, the third interaction I had with her, she came with a misunderstanding between her and the guards for some bows she sold them or something. I'm not sure if she was trying to play an angle there or if that was sincere, but it felt like an angle. In either case, once we said that we were going to bring it to the magistrate, she seemed to want to drop it. Or rather, was too eager to be like, that's fine. I don't know. Perhaps I'm just bouncing my idle thoughts off of you.
No, I appreciate it. It's good information to know, and I will let you know if I figure anything out or find any more pieces of the puzzle. It seems like right now there's too many missing ones to see the picture.
Indeed. I will say, though, that after me and her had a heart-to-heart about the Dryad, that she appears to... well, she hasn't really come to me for anything since. Really.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Well, I guess that is all I have to tell you. Dryad is... The Dryad personally does not hate you.
Thank you for verifying that. That can put that towards the mark of not trusting this fellow.
a sense of truth. But you're right, don't take everything he says to heart. But
Seems like a half-truth.
just let me know if he tells you anything else.
He told me a lot of things. I'm just not quite sure what I should part with right now. Strategically speaking.
Yes. It's always better to hold more cards.
Indeed.
Glad to help.
Thank you. Good day. Please keep this information to yourself as always. Because I'm sure I'm the only one he's told some of this, and I'm sure he's waiting to see what leaks.
I don't plan on leaking any of this. Frankly, most of it is over my head.
Very good. Let me just see you out then. I don't want to keep your significant other waiting.
Thank you.
She didn't correct Myrindal. David, thanks for the follow. She didn't correct him.
What was your name, by the way, Crichton?
Raylan.
I can call you Raylan.
Raylan Saber.
Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well, I suspect I'll be turning...
I just got on
Ah,
not too long ago.
very good. Well, I will be, I'm going to do one more loop around the town and then I'm going to call it a night for tonight. Please do accompany me.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Thesalor.
Hello, did you find one of your tritons?
Aye, that I did.
Ah, good. Excellent. Actually, I think one just passed. But,
which... Oh. Hey, that's fine.
which one did you manage to speak to, by the way?
I spoke to Kitas.
Ah, I see. Very well. I do have to mention,
Very agreeable in terms of the thing. Aye.
That's good to hear, but, well, I'm afraid to say that the Kidos fellow is not exactly a trustworthy fellow.
That is the same thing that I got from him to Raylan.
Yes, that's the thing. They have a bit of a history, but from an outsider's perspective, he's not really one that you should probably deal with. If you want to deal with someone in the future, I would suggest dealing with Raylan.
I will deal with Raylan another time, perhaps. If she decides to make herself amicable later on, then I will extend the offer to her as well.
Very well.
But
Sir, if I
for
may
now,
make a
Duros
suggestion.
and Aye, what is your suggestion?
Perhaps in the morning when you are tending to your normal duties, perhaps I or one of the others within the estate could go and search for Miss Raylan as Mr. Thesalor suggests.
We could do something even better. She works for the Iron Wolves, yes?
Yes, I believe. That is
Why
correct,
not
yes?
just post a job request for her specifically, and then have her take it up, come to me, and then we'll discuss the price. well as that. Instead of us going around as we did, with layman's terms of going around with our head cut off like a chicken.
Apologies, Mr. Sir Thesalor. We should not be keeping you with this.
Of course.
Well,
much appreciated.
Very well. Do take care. But
thank you for your concern.
If you do see Miss Raylan, it is a matter of personal security, as it were.
Personal security, I see. Very well.
Hey.
Personal security for her or personal security for the nobleman?
For myself.
My masters.
I see. Very good. Thank you. I'll let her know.
Have a good day, Mr. Thesalor, or evening.
And you as well.
You know, this is my first time out of the chapel.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Well. Welcome to the beautiful, beautiful shit-covered streets of the city. It's lovely this time of year.
Yeah. Looks like it. Not as many people around as I thought there'd be.
Indeed, indeed. Well, it is quite late after all.
We're coming up near the end of the day, so most people are retiring for the evening. Or doing what they can for preparation from all I've seen.
I need to catch someone before they run off.
Come on.
No, she's a trade.
What's
I'll
going
show you
on?
some respect.
Thank you.
Nothing, just move along, sir.
Please,
Please,
also
move
alive.
along. Move along. We have this covered.
Why the fuck
I think I'll just
are you
ogle
taking
and
care
watch.
of a bird? The rats of the sky, they're
Take care of
despicable.
better than the rats of the land.
Oh dear.
No, they're worse.
Get out of my gates, please.
They peck at
Just
your
draw
eyes.
my weapon.
How do
Get
you
out
know
of
what a
my way.
bird
Get out of
is?
my way. If Get you don't, out. if you don't, Get go. out. Yep. Get Come out. on. You need to leave. Come on. No. Come on.
Go,
Oh,
go
gods.
sleep with your fishy friends. Go sleep
That's
with
a
your
strong
fishy
word.
friends.
Believe your goddamn bird had a woman pull a spear.
Right, well.
Care of bird.
What's wrong with a bird?
God, they're disgusting.
Raylan, do you have a moment? Another moment?
They pick at your eyes. And when you're least expecting it, they
The
poop on your
rats
head.
have the wolves.
And then they
Raylan,
dive bomb at you.
Put over your shoulder.
Raylan, I need to talk to you more about another thing.
Whichever one you prefer.
Right, so, apparently there's a nobleman running around town wanting to talk to one of the Tritons, and he's spoken to Kidos. I think he's trying to hire a bodyguard.
Why is he trying to hire a bodyguard?
I don't know, and I don't know whether specifically Triton he's... But he said that Kidos is very
Why
amenable.
would he hire Kidas as a bodyguard? Why would Kidas even accept? Did Kidas accept?
Apparently he was very agreeable with whatever terms he laid out. Of course, I told the nobleman that Kidos is not a trustworthy individual.
Kidas working for a human, and he accepted it? He was born essentially the Triton version of a noble, the son of a council member.
Indeed.
Why the fuck would he say yes for working as
I don't know. I suspect there might be more to it, but according to the nobleman, they're planning to post a posting in the Iron Wolves just for you, and then they'll have a meeting with you and talk terms of whatever it is, if you accept that meeting.
Just for Tritons or just for me?
It's just for you. Well, I told them that Kidos was not to be trusted, and so the alternative is you.
I'll go speak to the nobleman. Is he still about, or are they posting?
I believe he just went up to the noble district. He might still be around. Do you want to... I can accompany you, at least.
Thank you. Oh.
Would you like accompaniment?
Yeah, I could probably need.
Put the weapon
Sure,
back now.
whatever.
Thought we were going
I'm
acquisitioning it for
fine.
the
I'm
war
just
effort.
trying to go past. I don't want to look at the bird.
Okay. Sorry, then. You
It's just a bird.
You know, there's birds in the sky
It's a
right
fucking
there.
disgusting creature. Shut up. Stupid fucking. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
No, no, that's not him.
And now it's dark.
All right. Oh, actually, Myrindal.
Hmm?
Wow. You wouldn't happen to have any leather on you, would you?
Unfortunately, no. Sorry.
No. Nah, I figured I'd check.
Of course. Oh. All right. It might be too late now. They did say they would contact you in the morning.
I see.
Hmm.
Fuck.
Maybe if you pray to the gods, they will answer. I don't know.
Okay, I'll pray to gods. It's gonna be late, but I'll pray to gods. Is that nobleman who's looking for Triton still around? We wait? They said the maybe. That's what the god said.
Very well. I'm going to take a sit on this fence as well.
It's very spiky, but
Well, I'm leaning against it tastefully. How about that? And you can't prove otherwise.
alright. The noble is apparently on the map. We'll have to find him, but he's on the map.
Okay.
So?
Well, I suppose we should keep checking around then. Oh wait, I think did I just maybe see him
Did
peek?
you just see him?
I think I just saw him peek.
Not sure.
I mean, if we're going to find a nobleman, the noble quarter is probably the right place.
He did come back this way, that's true.
Allow me to knock on the door. There's a knock at the door.
Just one quick question, Master Thesalor. Do you allow your guard to take bathroom break?
Of course.
Absolutely not. Piss in your soup.
Let me try knocking
If you have to
again.
go,
Oh,
then-
there he is.
If you have to go, then go. The scriptorium's right over there.
Yeah, the castle never
Hello, Mr. Thesalor. I was just about to return.
I don't let us up.
Yes, well, I've actually found the Triton lass for you.
I heard you were looking for me.
I'm
a
I was
mercenary.
looking for.
And I was a warrior of the sea.
Aye. So I've heard that you Triton folk are people of that protect us. Aye. But I was
Not
looking to
everyone.
aye. I was looking to procure services for a small time of what would you call it? Maybe guarding tomorrow?
Bodyguarding?
More along being there if something goes wrong.
I can do that. That's what I was trying to do. The person you spoke to with before, he was a noble. He was never the bodyguard type. Frankly, I'm surprised he even accepted. Probably had his own terms. I, however, have been essentially the equivalent of a royal knight my entire life. I could serve you.
Alrighty. Is there any sort of catch for this?
I am
Any
curious
asking?
why you are specifically looking for a Triton. Is it because of, I don't know, something to do with
Because
water?
the matter pertains to you, and because Maximilian would like to kill me over the land of the lake.
I see.
And I've heard stories that the Triton are more noble than most noblemen here, especially those that listen to Maximilian. So I'd like
Fair
to see if that is true by requesting services from them.
Well, in that case, I would absolutely do such. I would like to see the lake preserved.
Alrighty. I will be sure to come to you tomorrow, and about when the time comes, if you can make yourself presentable close to the evening or afternoonish.
I can do as such. Assuming I live to
Alrighty.
see the afternoon tomorrow, but yes, I can do as such.
Alrighty.
Anyways, I'll let you rest. Apologies for the late interruption.
It is quite alright. Much appreciated. No apologies needed for
Are you alright? You seem off.
I am terrified. Once again, I shall state that man, I have already dispatched some people to look into him, and they have so far come up with puff. Nothing. I fear that he either bribed the guard or soldiers, and he still plans to kill me, but since he agreed to the meeting tomorrow on the opposite side of the lake, then I believe that is easier. And I believe that
Understandable.
I'm spared for at least another night.
Well then, best get inside before he changes his mind, no? I'll be there.
Aye. Much appreciated.
Good night to you.
To you as well. And to you as well, Master Thesalor. Have a wonderful night.
Of
And much
course.
appreciated for bringing Raelin to me.
Absolutely. Oh.
Man
And
is scared
thank
shitless.
you, Master Thesalor, for allowing me to use the bathroom.
Of course. You don't have to thank me for that.
You never even need to ask, honestly. Just come up with some bullshit excuse, or say you actually have to go to the bathroom and just run.
Oh, someone's waiting. Well, enjoy your night, Raelin.
How long have you been waiting here? Thank you.
Alright, guardsmen, thank you very much for your service today. I will be retiring for the night, so you are relieved?
Very well.
Okay.
Have a good night, Master Thesalor.
Thank you, and you as
Have
well.
a good night, Master Thesalor.
And you as well. all of my notes. All of the notes from Goldrick, all of the things from Ledford, from Badaria, and beyond. Including the new information I now have. No one will interrupt me. I'll not have it. Now, what does it all mean? The runes from Ledford, from the gates. He said to take all of the information from Ledford that we learned during our time there, put it to this new information, and see if anything new comes to light. He's prayed that I find out what his intentions are, so he has no means of telling me. And he is at odds with that thing that lurks on Serevith's conscience. It seeks to consume her mind. Some chaotic ancient force that claims that Fulgrith is not even human. But what does it all mean? I have to come up with something. The answers have to be here. Come on, damn you. Magic, why? Perhaps the night will reveal everything. Perhaps. Whew, okay guys. That's the episode. Damn. Yeah, Mirren's not been taking his medicine. Oops. Oopsie. His roll, that roll today, that 15 you got, was him resisting his medicine, or his need for medicine. Well done. Why does he need medicine? In Season 1, Myrindal made a series of mistakes based on his propensity and want to discover magic and unravel its mysteries. This led to a lot of people getting hurt or killed, which he could rationalize up until the very end of Season 1, where he ended up getting used by Fulgrith, the evil advisor guy, to essentially collect all of the magical tablets that he had access to, and essentially use them just to get his royal guard through and Myrindal himself and the king out of a siege situation. Essentially, when he escaped, he left everyone behind And this was after he promised that he was going to get everyone out and that he had a way for everyone to get out. So up until the end, he was under this like almost delusion that he could get everyone out with magic. And when that finally didn't come to pass, he had a kind of psychological break. He started seeing grief hallucinations, and the more he started to realize his mistake and that he was never going to be able to get them back, he wasn't able to go back for them, the harder the grief hallucinations got. To the point where he would like straight up just be seeing his dead friends standing there looking at him, you know, as he lived his daily life. So in between the time between season 1 and 2, he started taking this medical tincture, which is supposed to help the hallucinations. But a side effect of the tincture is that it deadens your emotions. So every time he would take the tincture, he would become essentially an emotionless husk. So a lot of the first half of season 1 has been Myrindal using the tincture to stop his emotions and trying to manipulate everyone and stuff. But now, like, all of this other stuff has been happening, and it's made him realize, oh my god, taking this medicine has made me into a monster. This medicine is not helping, it's making things worse. So he's trying to wean himself off of it. But, you know, trying to go cold turkey off of some intense medicine like that is not easy. So I have chat roll every day to whether or not he can resist taking his medicine, or whether he'll get hit with a wave of hallucinations or grief or whatever it is for that day. And sometimes, depending on what happens during an episode, it can get real emotional. And I think there was a time I cried like 4 episodes in character. It cried like 4 episodes in a row because of how bad it was. Not a monster, just has the wrong dosage. He should talk to his doctor. You might be right. He's been experimenting with other dosages, but when being one of your guards, sorry for having used the bag. It's all good, Damien. It's all good. Hope you had fun. Yeah, so let me respawn here.
Sounds like 2 to 5 silver. Yeah.
So yeah.
Krusty Krab is unfair. And nobody did.
Bah.
A shame.
What?
I think you're
doing?
What is it with your shoe? I didn't get to do it.
Going on this mission.
Well,
it didn't get to happen tonight because it took too long for everyone to meet up.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Y'all taking your time with your shady
Myrindal, I
shit.
have a very curious question, by the way.
All right.
So them we meet up at evening, and it's
Because
like,
me and Ren are going to be protecting you for a good portion of what's happening tomorrow. I assume, depending on how it goes, with the friends you're good, that we'll be getting paid 25 copper in the contract for like protecting you outside of the place, right?
We'll have to talk about that because essentially we are all signed up as mercenaries for the same thing. So I don't know. I don't know if this counts as protecting Myrindal.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's protecting you because we can help you do the mission, which will be in turn us still doing the mission, but helping you. Because here's the thing, you've got a contract prior to us accepting
That's true,
that.
that's true.
So your safety is at the top compared to the actual mission.
Indeed.
I have a question for you.
Huh. What's up?
Well, hopefully things go right for
Fuck
Thursday.
you doing on that mission,
when
boy.
you're not dead on
Fucking killing Empire scum. Breaking a sea. Do you not realize he lost everything to the Empire?